Go ahead.
Make sure your switch here is in the on position for your slides to go out. So right here you want to press your slide. It's putting your driver's side slide out first. You want to hold the button down the whole time your slide is going out. Once your slide is all the way out, it's going to stop making the motor noise. Hold the button down an additional 3 to 5 seconds just to make sure all the juices are flowing. I mean, the whole slide is out and it's balanced. If you stop in the middle, it will mess with the balance of the slide. So once it goes all the way out, it'll stop making a motor noise, and then that's when you know your slide's all the way out. Right there, it stopped making noise. 3 to 5 seconds to hold your button down still. Once that's done, let it go and you're good. You're gonna have one more slide, which is your bedroom slide, and this one's gonna come out. You're gonna do the same thing. Hold the button down for about 3 to 5 seconds after the noise stops. Alright, once it stops making noise, and you hold it down 3 to 5 seconds still after it stops, just to make sure that it balances out and it's zero. Right here, you can lift up your bed here, and you have compartment space underneath, and you also have an air up mattress. If you need an extra mattress in case up there is kind of uncomfortable, you can use the air mattress to get better comfy there. Okay, and then you can have storage underneath here. Right over here on your bed, this here is an ideal rest. So it makes your bed here softer or firmer depending on how you want your bed to feel when you're sleeping on it. So this here is good to adjust it. Make sure you have your generator on or you're plugged into shore power to get the power to come to these so you can adjust your bed. You have one remote on this side, you also have one remote on that side, so that way each of you guys can have your own firmness or softness on how you want your bed. Right here you can have a light switch right here for your light. You can have another one on that side. All your blinds are going to come down just the same, and then you're also going to go right back up. Okay? Right here you can have another light switch, another switch underneath to turn on these lights. You can do the same thing to that side. Yeah, right there. And then you have more cabinet space on the top of your bed here. You do have a TV right up here, and it is a built-in DVD player. So right here on the back of your TV, you're going to have your built-in DVD players at, so you don't have to worry about, there's no DVD or no movie, it's just right here built in on the side. Your blinds are going to be the same thing once again, just going to come down, come right back up. You can have your ceiling lights right here. You also have a fan, so you can have your fan motor to go one way, or you can have it to where it goes the other way. So you can have your switches right here, it has one way, goes the other way, and you also want to make sure that this switch here is in the neutral, which is up, is right in the center for your fan to be out. Make sure you don't have your fan on when you bring your slide in, because your slide does get really close to your fan, so you do not want your fan to hit your slide frame from it coming in, because it does come in pretty close. Right here you do have plenty of drawer space. You have your remote for your TV inside your drawer. More drawer space down here. More drawer space down here. So plenty of drawer space if you have quite a bit of things you're bringing with you. Right here you want to unclip your little clip right here for your divider door for your bedroom. So this is just going to slide all the way across, and then it's going to stay just like that. So when you're at your nighttime, you want your privacy, this will be it for you. And then you just slide it all the way back, and then make sure you put your little strap back on, so when you're driving, this ain't going to be flapping and making a lot of ruckus when you're driving down the road. So always make sure this is back to that right where it goes. Right here you're going to have a closet, and you do have a light inside your closet, so once your door opens, your light automatically comes on. So you don't have to press another switch or anything like that. It's just going to come straight on. Right here you have more drawer space here. Also more drawer space here. So like I said, plenty of drawer space. Right here you can have where your pantry is at. So this door is going to open. Right here you can have a little latch. So you're just going to push it in, and this is going to slide out, and then you have little shelves on this side to put all your accessories there. Okay, so you're going to have the top one, just push it back in, close it. Same thing down here, just push that little latch in. Then you're going to have this where it's going to come all the way out, and you have more space for more of your pantry needs. Okay, your refrigerator here, you're going to leave your refrigerator here in LP. It's going to be a liquid propane, and that there is what you're going to want it on. You don't really want to switch it back and forth from electric to propane, because that does mess with the temperature of the unit. So you do want to make sure that your you leave it on propane. The only thing I suggest to switch would be this temp set. So right now I always leave it at 9. That's the highest. But say down here on the bottom, if your milk or something's getting too cold, icy down here, then you'll use your temp here to switch it to see what temp you want. So I always say like a 6 or a 7 will probably be a normal settings for this. But like I said, I always put it to 9, and then you could always set it to how cold or how hot you want it. Right here inside the top, you're gonna have your freezer, and then you also have an ice maker on this side. Right now, if this position is up, that means your ice maker is off. If you have your switch down, then that's where you're gonna have your switch on, your ice maker on, and it's gonna give you ice. Then you're just gonna get your little tray over here, put your tray underneath, and give it 24 hours to get cool and 72 hours to get a full bin of ice. But throughout that 72 hours, you are gonna get ice making. It's just not going to have a full lid until about 72 hours to get a full thing of ice, because it just takes a little while for it to get all the ice and frozen and all that good stuff. So you always want to give it that little bit of time. Okay, right here you're going to have where your stove top is at. You're going to have your stove covers here, just in case you want your stove covers on and you have to keep taking them off every time. Right down here underneath your sink here, you're gonna see where they already have your sink covers down here. So right here, you're gonna put them here. So you're gonna unlatch this, just let that stay, and then you can get these, and these are just gonna come right down here, right underneath, holds there, and then this is gonna lock right in, right there, and then that's gonna keep those in this spot. So when you're driving down the road, they're not going to be flapping off or making a lot of ruckus or falling off and causing damage to the floor or maybe breaking those. So this is a good place for storage to keep those, okay? You also have a trash can underneath there as well. You have more drawer space here, more drawer space, all your drawer space for all the accessories, more here. Your stove here is just going to turn on just by turning your pilots on, turning your sparker. Then all 4 are going to turn on at the same time, or one at a time, depending on which pilot you're going to use. If you use all of them, it'll turn on all of them, or one at a time. Right here, you do have your microwave. It is a convectional microwave, so you can put metal. Just make sure if you're going to put metal, use the convectional side. If you're going to use regular, use the regular microwave side. Just make sure that you're not using metal inside the microwave spot. You do have a metal little tray, so make sure you take this out if you're going to use your microwave. If not, you're okay to leave that in there. You can have more cabinet space above. You also have like another little cabinet space on your countertop. You can have a light switch right here underneath here, just for your whole kitchen area there. You're gonna have another little extra counter space if you need more space for anything. Is me right here. So once you get that, you're just gonna pull these little pins on the bottom, and then that's gonna put those right back down. Right here, your bed, it does come into like a full bed. So you do want to be careful. Let's do this side first, because this is going to come into a full bed. So right here, you want to have a little handle underneath here. You want to pull this little handle to your left like that. You always want to pick up your cushions here a little bit, and then this is going to go down. Okay. Bring it up. Then these are just going to go down. Just like that. So right there, you want those to go down. Then you're going to use your cushions in the middle to make this the rest of a bed. So right there, you're going to have your couch that turns into a bed right there. You have more cabinet space above. You're going to have a light button switch for your lights there. Your blinds are just going to come down just the same as the rest of the unit. You have more cabinet space on this side. This here's your TV antenna. So in case you're not getting good reception to regular TV, this you're going to have an antenna. This here has a button. And you're just going to press the button, and then this here will turn to get a better signal. It's not one of those ones you crank up and it goes like 2 feet in the air. It's just a dome, so you're free to use it while you're driving on the road. So right here, we'll pull this bed out, and then here, you have a little latch underneath here. You're just going to pull this latch towards you. So right here, this is the latch that I was pulling. This here, you want to pull it towards you so it unlocks, and this is going to come all the way out. This you're going to pick up just like this. You can do the same thing to this one. Just pull it all the way out. This part here is going to come up. Then you have a switch right here, which is going to bring your bed out. Like I said, it does come into a full bed, so you're not going to have any kind of walking space. You're not going to have any kind of walking space to go through one side to the other. Okay, so this is pretty much like one whole bed all the way across. So that's kind of cool. And then just go back, this is the same, and then that's going to bring your bed right back into it. It's kind of nice that it's a switch. You just press the button and it's going to go all out for you. Once you have all that, you're going to put this here back just the same. You're going to pull this latch back once again. Then you're just going to push it. Make sure that it locks. Do the same thing to this one here. Bring it down. Hold your little latch there. Push it all the way in. Make sure that it locks. You have more cabinet space above your couch. Plenty of space above your couch. You can have lights on the side of your couch. You can have lights above your couch. And then also another light on this side as well. And then again, your blinds are just going to come down just the same. And you also have a screen shade too as well. Okay? Right up here, you want to make sure when you're driving and you're going to bring your slide out, you want to make sure that your seat is forward, so when your slide comes in, it's not going to hit the back of your seat and cause damage to your seat. So always make sure your seat is clear from your slide when you're bringing it in or out. Okay, right up here, you can have more space above as well. Okay. This here is just going to slide towards you, just like you have a laptop or there's something to sit on to eat if you have a snack or anything like that up here. Right here you can have your monitor panels. When you have your cameras on, you're going to show you everything here. So radio, rear view camera, all that's here. You have your normal settings for your heater, air conditioner. Right here you can turn your generator on from inside from your dash, or you can turn your generator on from the back over there where your monitor panel is at, which we're going to get right back to that monitor panel once you go to the back. Just push these here open to get air coming through your dash, just the same as all of them. You do have some little 12-volt plug socket right here on the side. And then you just have your normal gear shift here. You have your mirror adjust right here. You have mirror heat. Then you have your shades to come down. So right here you can have a shade to go down. So if you can have that privacy for when you're going to be at a campground overnight, you don't want that privacy shade, you can have that. It's just going to be a button right here that's going to take those out. Just like that. And then you also have an extra curtain here that has pockets. And that's going to come here. You're going to have another one on this side. That's going to do the same thing, so that way you don't have to worry about anyone watching you guys while you're having family time or enjoying your time or anything like that. And this here is just going to come just like that, and then it just buttons right back to itself. Okay, it's going to be exactly the same thing on this side, and it's just going to button right back to itself underneath. Okay, you have your seat belts right here, seat belts right there. Your captain seat here, it does swivel. So where's the swivel? Just trying to find the switch. Nope, I guess this one doesn't. Yeah. So this little handle right here is going to swivel it the other way. This way. There it goes. So right here you can have your captain seat, so you can kind of sit and talk with everybody there. Your passenger seat is going to do exactly the same thing. They're just going to swivel this way, so you can get all that, all the attention and all that good stuff with visiting with family and friends and all that good stuff there. And it does just lock right back into place there. You do have more. And you do have a map light right here. So you have a switch right here for your map light. You have a cup holder, another 12-volt plug socket there, and then another vent for your air conditioner in front.
And that plug goes to that light right here.
And this plug here goes to this light right here.
Excellent.
All right. And that's this part of the unit. Back here, you're gonna have where your entertainment center is at. So right here you have your TV, you have your DVD player, which is Blu-ray, and then you also have all the remotes all right here, and then like I said, the back already has the coax cable connected to the unit. So all you're gonna do in here, go to the TV, go to menu, change it from air to cable. Then you can get all your cable channels inside. But when you drive off, make sure you go back to menu to switch it back to air, so you can get regular TV channels after you leave the place. Right down here, this is where your breaker and fuse box is at. So right down here, you're gonna have. Right down here, you can have where your relays are right here, and then you have your breakers here. So right here we have your water heater, electric, is off during travel, and also your refrigerator electric off during travel. Those are the only two that you want off during travel. But once you get to your destination and you're going to be parked like overnight or a KOA, you can flip these switches back on. It's just when you're driving on the road, you want those two switches off.
And what were those switches again?
And the bottom one is for your water heater electric, and the top one is your refrigerator electric.
Okay.
And there's also a little thing that says off during travel. Then you have more cabinet space right there. You have a ceiling light right here for your bedroom, and you also have a porch light for outside. Right in this way, you're gonna have the same thing. You're gonna have kitchen ceiling lights right here, hallway lights, and then you also have a roof vent. So your fan here, you turn your fan switch on, and then your fan's already operating, and it's gonna open up. Give it a few seconds to finish twirling, and then it's gonna push it up. This one here does have a dome over it, so you can drive with this vent up in the air. No, this one doesn't have a dome. Sorry. So this one does not have a dome, so you want to drive with this thing down, so no vents up while you're driving down the road. And then once you're done, flip this switch off, and then that's going to shut it down, and you don't have to crank it down or try to reach up there if you're kind of short. Right here, you can have where your bathroom is at. So right here, this is where your bathroom is at. You have a switch on this side for your ceiling light. You have a switch over here for your makeup, and you also have a switch here for your roof vent. Okay? You have more cabinet space above your toilet, more space behind your mirror, another space on the side of your mirror, and then of course you have more space underneath. Underneath this is where you're going to have your 4 rolls of tissue that we provide, and also your chemical packs. It doesn't have any in here right now, but they will be in here when you come and pick it up. Right here, your toilet here is just foot pedals. You're just going to use your foot pedal, let it flush out, let it go back. Water is going to come inside the bowl, and then that's where you're going to throw your chemical pack inside there with a little bit of water, let it dissolve, and then flush it the rest of the way down. It's going to have a better smell, and it also bakes up your tissue better. Okay? Right on this side here, you're going to have where your shower is at. It's a pretty good sized shower. Once again, I do have it all disconnected because this is winterized, so that way it's not going to freeze up or anything like that. So you do have a pretty good sized shower. You have a nice little skylight in here, and then your door here, it just slides. Just slides like that, and then you have these little dial down here at the very bottom of it. And this is what you're going to, during travel, you want this closed and that locked, so that your shower door is not going to be flapping back and forth, making a lot of noise. You do have another water pump switch right here, so in case you're using the restroom, you forgot to flip the switch outside, you have one right here on the inside. So you have plenty of water pump switches inside, outside, so you have enough so you don't have to stress out about like, oh no, I have to run all the way inside to turn it on. There's a switch outside. This right here is where your monitor panel is at. So right here, this here is where you can turn your air conditioner